It's all or nothing for Christian Dürr. After 10 years in government in Lower Saxony, he's now fighting for his political career. His Free Democrats are in danger of losing all their seats in state parliament, even though he rates the coalition with the CDU a success.
We've done a lot for Lower Saxony over the past 10 years, and my hometown of Ganderkesee has also profited. We have a low jobless rate here in northwest Lower Saxony. We've had good economic policies, so people are doing well.
So why don't they vote FDP?
Because we haven't always come across positively in the federal government over the past 2 or 3 years.
Christian Dürr took his grievances south to Stuttgart for the FDP's annual party conference. He wants an end to the infighting surrounding party leader Philipp Rösler, which he says is damaging the FDP in Lower Saxony.
The conference is always a new beginning. I'm hoping to revitalize our campaign. After all, Philipp Rösler comes from Lower Saxony.
In the foyer, he meets the FDP's General Secretary, Patrick Döring. He reassures his state colleague that there's been a call for unity. But has it come soon enough for Christian Dürr? He knows that Philipp Rösler's fate is closely entwined with his own in Lower Saxony. The atmosphere in the auditorium is tense. The party leadership stays on script up until a speech by Federal Development Minister Dirk Niebel.
The FDP can't go on like this. The FDP isn't living up to its potential. It tears me apart inside when I see the state of our party. I don't think we can wait any longer to make decisions.
Cracks were already starting to appear in the FDP's newfound unity. All eyes were on Philipp Rösler for a show of leadership, but instead he went on the defensive.
Credibility means taking up a position and keeping one's composure. But credibility is also always a question of style. Fairness and solidarity.
It wasn't the strong performance that many in the party had hoped for, but Christian Dürr remained hopeful.
People like a party that stands its ground. I think people are more interested in content.
Back in Lower Saxony, FDP representatives paid a visit to the region's biggest employer. But Dirk Niebel's public attack is the main topic of conversation.
I think he spoke from the heart. That's how things stand in the party, but also among voters. If you have an opinion, you should be able to express it in the FDP.
I think it's always a bad idea to bring up internal divisions at the start of a conference.
Christian Dürr is determined to push the FDP's small business credentials as a moderate party that can offer Lower Saxony a good balance. But the local press is less interested in the FDP's successes than in the public spat in Stuttgart. It's now left to see how voters will respond at the ballot box.
Public infighting ahead of the election has been catastrophic for the FDP in Lower Saxony.
Christian Dürr is running out of time and possibilities to turn things around. Elections in Lower Saxony are just a week away, and the polls don't bode well for the FDP.
I just checked the latest numbers on my phone. Election analysts give us better chances than the surveys suggest. When I talk to people, I get the feeling that they like the FDP because we've worked very successfully in government with the CDU.
But the FDP in Lower Saxony and Christian Dürr may well have to pay for the mistakes of their federal colleagues.